Good morning, everyone. Welcome to NY Yankee Mania. Joe Maniac is here, back again for another edition of NY Yankee Mania. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. I hope you're with your family, your kids, your grandkids, everyone. Let us know what you're doing this weekend. Anything good? What's up? Anybody going to see Superman this weekend? Because that's all I hear. And guess what, folks? I'm going to see Superman today. So I'm really excited about it, and I haven't been this excited in a long time about a movie. I'll tell you. Maybe Rocky was one of my last ones, or The Godfather, but Batman. All of these types, and anything Adam Sandler, by the way. Let's talk about it. Anybody else? I know the Yankee game was depressing yesterday, and I'm not really. I don't want to go into one of my rants because I'm not home. So if I go in my rants, I may wake up the whole neighborhood. So, no, but anyway, CT, thanks for joining us as always as co-host. And let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Well, one thing, Joe, I haven't been to the movies since Batman came out with Michael Keaton in like 1988 or 89. I think that was the last time I went to the movie theater. So you're going to the movies. So anyways, yeah, getting back into it. Yeah, last night was a rough game, Joe. It was
I know.
a rough game.
Total Turnbuckle Talk is on with us. ATJ, Happy Gilmore, he says. Happy Gilmore. So so there you go. Well, thank you, TJ. And by the way, everybody that's on the stream right now, I hope you got to watch Saturday night's main event last night. It was really awesome. And TJ is going to be talking about that today in his video streams. You guys have been fantastic. You're looking at all the views. And we're going to lead up to that, to the live streams coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. And press and like and subscribe to Total Turnbuckle Talk. Don't forget about that, because that's another baby of ours that we're very, very excited about. So now getting to the yucky news. What about the Yankee lineup? Do we have to sit here and beg for them to have the lineup 2 times in a row? Why must they do this? You win 5, 6 in a row. Why change a good thing? Why?
Don't get it. I think what was that? 5 games in a row. We had 5 or 6 games in a row. We had the same lineup. We decided to change it yesterday, and as I said last night, they said that it was because it was a left-handed pitcher. But Jason Dominguez is batting in 49 plate appearances since May 1st, 295 against lefties. So I'm not buying that excuse. Sorry. And we have the All-Star break happening. So if you want to give these guys a break, they already have a break coming. So I do not understand what's going on right now with that.
Now, an update on Max Fried. It's really only the blister in the finger, and he should be hopefully he might miss one start. But now, what's interesting, CT, is this: if today is the last game before the All-Star game, correct?
Yep.
So from there, is it very possible this is going to be the week that when the Yankees come back on Friday, that we're going to see 1 or 2 new players on the field?
I believe so, and also I think you're going to see Fried miss 1 start. So we have the week off. He's probably going to miss the next start. They're going to give him like 2 weeks off, I think. So you're going to see him miss probably 1 start. The good thing, as I said last night, is Hill makes his first rehab start tonight for Somerset. And I told you last night, I have a sneaking suspicion that behind the scenes, he's a little more warmed up than we think he is. I kind of think the Yankees been working him up behind the scenes, and we just don't know about it because I think they already knew they had a problem. Once they had the problem with Clark Schmidt, I think they went, we better get Hill, built up.
I don't get the logic. Why do you have to change that damn lineup?
And Goldie
for what reason?
And Goldie went 0 for 4 last night in the leadoff. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. But
you win 6 in a row. It's finally changing our way after the disgusting 2 weeks we went through, and that everybody's like sick to their stomach. You finally do something right, and you go right back to it.
Do it.
And like you said, Dominguez hitting 295 since May, right-handed. That's not good enough for you. It's better than the schmoes that they got at third base. I mean, come on.
I don't get it, but it is what it is, Joe. I think I kind of think
Well,
last night we overthought the analytics with that lineup, or yesterday. Sorry, I should say the analytics. I think we overthought analytics instead of going off of the feel of the game, the momentum. What you're talking about, Joe, of the team, we were flowing there, and there was no reason to mess with that before the All-Star break. And Sean Browning said Boone was getting cute with the days off, and we had the
yeah.
All-Star break happening.
Jake is saying on the bright side, the Blue Jays lost. But that's
Yes,
the problem. We're counting on the other teams. Whatever happened to what you got to do? Let the other teams do what they need, what they're not going to do. But we just give the games away. So now I counted 15 games the Yankees should have won with no problems. But no, they got to play. They got to fool around with the lineup. A guy that hits 3 home runs the next game, he's not in the lineup. What kind of malarkey is that?
Ooh.
It makes no sense. We're talking about a team with a $308 million payroll. Why do you want to sit these guys? It's a game. They play it for 3 hours. There are people that are very important in this world that work 24 hours. And they're not getting anywhere near the money these guys are getting. And you mean to tell me you can't stay in center field?
Well, Nathan's
Disgusting.
mentioning the Yankees had scouts in Arizona yesterday scouting Zach Gallen. My issue with him
That's
is
like having Marcus Stroman in there. Who needs him? I
he's
don't want him.
he's 7-10 with a 5.40 ERA.
Like I said, that's like having Marcus Stroman.
Yeah, I don't
Why would the
buy it.
Yankees go and waste money on a player that's just as good or bad than anybody else?
Yeah, he's averaging about 5 innings starting. His longest outing was on the 1st of July, 7 innings, and then 6 innings on the 7th of July. But he's back to 5. And yeah, just as you said, it's another Marcus Stroman. But prior to yesterday, 6-5 loss, the Diamondbacks placed left. That's interesting. Oh, hey, Nathan, sorry, that's
Well, let's
interesting.
say hello. Oh,
Oh,
he was on and he's off. Okay. I guess we'll have to get back to him. No, there he is. Nathan, are you going to stay on this time or what? Yes, no, maybe. Hey, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Anyway, let's say hello to the chat. D-Train, welcome back. Hey, thanks for subscribing yesterday. That was really cool. Thanks again. Sean Browning, how you doing? Rob, how's it going? Jake, how are you? John, how's everything? Kevin, how are you doing? Lou, how's it going? I appreciate you all coming on a Sunday morning. I do know that obviously it is a Sunday morning out with the family and everything. I'm so happy that you give us a few minutes of your time before you have lunch or dinner, and then the Yankees. Now let's try again. Nippin, how you doing, big guy? I don't know what get it.
He's just having some issues probably with his connection.
Definitely having an issue there.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of Zach Gallen. That kind of scary. Somebody in the chat, Lou said dumpster diving. Yeah, I wouldn't call it dumpster diving. Zach Gallen's a pretty good pitcher, but he's just not having a good season this year. Maybe he just needs a new home, and it would turn things around. But I don't like his numbers here. I have to look at his metrics here. So, Joe, keep going. Let me look this up here. I want to look up.
Well, Jake is saying, dude, Zach allowed 6 earned runs against the Angel yesterday. I don't want him. I don't want him either. Trust me. There's no rhyme or reason to get that guy in here. I don't want him. Definitely.
Oh, he's in the blue. No. Look at his metrics. Pitching run value 3. Oof. Those aren't good metrics. His four seam is averages close to 95. He's got a good curveball. Um, Man, I just don't like that. I really hope that's not the Yankees' decision.
Well,
Really
let's
don't
bring
like
in
that.
Jonathan. Jonathan, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm good.
Hey,
Okay.
Jonathan. Hey,
Do a
Johnny.
favor, Jonathan. Can you speak up just a little louder, please?
Hi, hi. Can you hear me
Thank
now?
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
So what
now,
did you what did you think of the lineup yesterday?
I agree with what you said. They need to stick with the lineup that gets them wins. I don't care what their computer or the metrics say. If the lineup wins, you keep the lineup.
Okay. Nathan's saying I would rather have Kelly at this point. Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
I do now. I don't trust Gallon, and if we're gonna have Gallon, then you might as well keep Marcus Stroman. There's no need to even make a trade and waste anything.
we can't keep Marcus Stroman. We
No,
gotta. We can't keep taxing the bullpen with him. I mean, you're going to get a max. Look at his last three starts, 5 innings pitched. Makes our bullpen have to work for 4 innings. No, we need starters that can give us 6+ innings right now, not 5, 6. And Stroman, he's wearing him. He's worn out by 5 innings, and you can tell that he has nothing
What
left in the tank.
What's with this love affair with Devers? We don't want Devers. Why would you want to put him in that Yankee locker room? It makes no sense.
Well, Devers, I think, is about to be probably placed on the IL with a. He's got a disc injury with his back. I read this morning, and that's been an issue with since he came with the Giants. Bless you. I guess that's why he's been a little flaky here. Is I guess it's an injury going on, so you may see Devers on the injured list here. So that isn't happening. That's a pipe dream. Now, why? And just as Joe said, why would you? No offense, no, I'm not judging Devers, but I don't want that in my locker room. I feel like we finally got the locker room pretty settled right now. So I'll leave it at that. But we're getting back to trades, though, when you look at Zach Gallen's metrics, everything's in the blue. When you go look at Seth Lugo's, his pitching run values is 64, which is above average. His fastball run values 68, which is above average, and his breaking run values above is 72. I want that. I don't want Zach Gallen. I'm sorry, but that's thank you, Nathan, for giving us that. But I could see them looking at Zach Gallen and hoping they can fix him with Blake. So I can see what Nathan's talking about, but if we can make a trade with the Royals and the Guardians, that is my vibe. I would think is going on, but I could be wrong. We have no idea. We're all guessing right now. And the Yankees surprised us like last year with getting Jazz. A lot of people didn't see that coming. So let's see what happens.
No, I agree. I definitely agree. Jonathan, what's the latest you've heard in trade talk? And isn't today the what is significant in today in Major League
today
Baseball?
is the draft. The
Nope.
draft is tonight. Because the Yankees have the 39th pick due to falling, I expect them to pick around 10 p.m. because the draft starts at 8.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, Jonathan. Can you join us tonight around 10 and give us the latest?
I'll join you after the Yankees pick.
Awesome. Sounds good to me.
Because, of course, I want to watch the draft and I want to see the Yankees pick. I don't want to be on my computer when they pick.
No problem. Absolutely. That's what that's the job that you do, and you do it well. So thank you for that.
I
Okay.
I do expect the Yankees to trade. There was a name that was posted earlier today, but it's blind. It's not it's passing my mind because I've been too focused on the draft.
Jacob Petruzzi, welcome back to the family. Lou, welcome back. How you doing? Vaughn, how you doing?
Here's something interesting that I'm just hearing from Nightingale. It says Tampa Bay Rays are open for business after acquiring reliever Baker. So the Rays could be in a buyer's market, which limits the Yankees' options. Understand that the Yankees have a very shallow farm system after last year. So there are a lot of teams out there that can overcome them in terms of prospect packages.
I'm trying to get him on the air. Gotcha. CT, talk about what you think on the lineup today.
Well, before we get to the line, one last thing I wanted to say is I think a lot of people are throwing this under the radar, or I'm not seeing this, is look at Miguel Garcia of the Royals. If you look at his metrics, the only two things that he has that are negative here is his base running value and his barrel percentage. Everything else is in the red. The guy is hitting right now his average is, well, it was over 300. It's 298 right now. His OPS is 809. And his fielding actually is pretty reasonable. His arm strength's great. His range is a little above average. So that's better than we got now, and he's got control of the year. So I just don't see why we get Zach Gallen. But that's interesting that to mention that.
Here's what I would say in a third baseman. If we get a third baseman, I want the third baseman to be defensive first. I would much rather have a solid to-go glove with a 250 average than a 290 average with shaky defense.
Okay. Well, like I said, again, today, I think everything's on the table, no matter what. I think everybody's going to pitch today, being the fact that, it's the last day. I can't get them up.
No, there's no way here. Like, really, the possibilities at third base, if we want to make the big players out there, Suarez, Ariando, McMahon, and Cabra Hayes. I don't like really any of those guys other than Suarez, I would say, but I really don't see Suarez happening. So I don't know. I really think it's going to be an under the radar trade here when it comes to third base, but I'm going to stick to what I said. I really think this is going to be the Royals and Guardians involved. But that's interesting that they were looking at Zach Gallen. But I said you never know. Zach Gallen with Blake and him may be able to work together. You've seen Blake work with some pitchers who have had struggles.
No, I don't want him. Well, let's bring in Nathan. How you doing, Nathan? Welcome back to the show. We missed you last night.
I don't know what was going on.
I have no idea, but whatever the problem was, we solved it.
What's up, Jonathan? What's up, CT Card? What's up, Joe? What's up, chat? Shout out to the chat, and please subscribe to this channel, like, share, and go on the Discord that CT set up, and Merck. They're doing a great job over there, and please support Joe, CT, and Jonathan, and Merck, and everybody in the chat, and please subscribe to our channel, Nathan Sports Rush, and also subscribe to our other channel, Job of the Mouth. Please, we have shows coming up this week, so stay tuned. And my team and I are still working on more guests for Joe. So stay tuned.
Thank you, man. You're the best. We missed you. We missed you last night. Shout
out to your family too, by the way.
I got to meet his niece this morning.
Turnbuckle Talk. You can't forget about our other channel with
Turnbuckle Talk.
Yeah, with TJ. He's unbelievable. Nathan, you've got to look at those videos. They're so innovative. They're so good. You've got to look at it. So who do you want? Do you want Zach Gallen?
No.
Or do you want Kelly? I mean, if you're gonna get Gallen, then stick to what we have or what the Yankees have.
Put Jonathan in the rotation. I mean, I would rather have Merrill Kelly at this point too.
I can only play first base, and
but I'd rather have Mary Kelly, Seth Lugo, Edward Cabrera.
I like that.
From the Marlins. Who else? Oh, Adrian Hauser from the White Sox. You can put him into the Vargas trade. He's underrated.
I want Vargas too.
With the Chicago White Sox, he's 5-2 with the 1-point-something ERA. He's outstanding, and you can plug him. You can plug him right away in the bullpen. He can give you. He's a long reliever. He can give you starts, bullpen, and then you could plug Vargas, a young guy, into third base, and that solves your situation. So Plus, he's under control for multiple years. Vargas. That's what I like about him. And
I don't think Jones will get traded.
No, I don't. No, but yeah. What's up, Ultra Cowboy? Yeah. So I think the White Sox. I just that team popped up in my head. Actually, it popped up in my head 2 days ago because I really like Vargas. I don't know who said it, but I think Vargas could be a good fit for the Yankees, and it's a perfect situation. And you get Adrian Hauser, who's underrated. He's a good pitcher. So it reminds me of this Kansas City thing. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
But I don't for the Arizona thing. At this point, if I were the Yankees, I would not. I would stay away from that for now. I'm doubling back on Suarez. I think for me the likeliest options is Vargas, Garcia. The pipe dream is still Jose Ramirez. I'm still gonna have that, but my realistic options are Vargas and What's up, Bill? Yeah, so Vargas and then what's his name? Garcia. I think those are the two best fits right now.
Well, Nathan, as you said, Vargas, we'd have some controllable years over him. He's kind of struggling with a few, if you look at his metrics in certain areas, but
Maybe
I think
a change of scenery will help him.
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say that. Wow, Nathan, you read my mind. I was going to say that. I think just to change. I mean, you're playing on the White Sox. Where's your motivation? You got on a team like the Yankees. There's your motivation. Now you're surrounded by Aaron Judge and all these big players. It's going to boost your confidence and make you want to go out there and do more. Now,
Ultra Cowboy, every time you come on, you start out with "We trade Spencer Jones yet?" It's not happening.
What's up,
Get
Bill?
it through your skull. It's not going to happen.
Bill, how are you feeling?
How are you?
How are you feeling, and how's your wife feeling too?
Yeah. Oh, Real Bill. Shout out to Real Bill and send vibes, everybody, to him. He's going through a little bit right now. So.
Yes, Real Bill. Hey, how's everybody doing at home?
So I heard another report that the teams have been calling the Yankees about JC Escara. So there's a high likelihood that he might get traded at the deadline. Also, which I wouldn't like because he's like family to me, and we're good friends, and I'm good friends.
What do you see the Yankees get for him? What?
I think Jonathan. I think they'll get like not like a top prospect, Bobby. Like maybe you can get a reliever for him.
A reliever?
Yeah.
You think they can get someone that can play third base?
Oh, wait. So maybe potentially you can put him into the White Sox or Kansas City trade.
I don't see them trading him because after the 8 innings pitch Rodon gave us in the post-game interview, he even said it right at the post-game. He said he and I had a really good connect. That makes me kind of think that that's Rodon's guy. I don't see us trading him. I know it potentially could happen. I know, Joe, you don't want to trade Spencer Jones, but as I said, you got to give to get, and it may happen, Joe. It may happen.
Mistake. I don't care what anybody says. It's a huge mistake. And Real Bill, definitely give thank you. Please tell your wife we send a big hug and love to her. And please keep getting better every day, all of you and everybody in the chat. You're not feeling well or anything, please, by all means, you've got our love here at NY Yankee Mania.
I'm going to tell you all one thing. If Ben Rice is not in our lineup today, that's an indication to me that he's a part of a trade package.
Yeah.
And I still think Trent Grisham and Ben Rice and Spencer Jones are on the block right now. I hate to say it. I know, Joe, you don't like it, but
remember one thing. Remember one thing. The trade deadline is not for another 2+ weeks. So one day, today specifically, is not an indicator of anything. If today was 2 weeks from now, and I would say yes.
Yeah.
The Yankees are trying to do things before the trade deadline. That's what they're
trying to do something. They're always trying to do something, but I'm not saying that because assuming Rice is not in today's lineup, he's going to be traded tomorrow.
Yeah.
No. That's not what I meant. I meant, okay, if he's not in the lineup, then we have the All-Star break, right? I think something's going to happen here sooner than you think right now. And I just found it funny. Remember Chris the Flash came on, Joe, and I was on with you, and the minute he came on the show, he said Trent just proved his trade value. Yeah,
Correct.
it's a reality. I agreed with Chris. I was going to say the same thing as Chris, and nothing against Trent. I like Trent Grisham, but I think he's going to be a part of a trade.
I think this is what I think. If Trent Grisham is traded, then Jones is being called up. Jones is the next closest guy who can replace him immediately.
Then who are we trading?
You're not gonna get any argument
As I
from me.
said, if we're trading Trent Grisham, we're calling up Spencer Jones.
Yeah, but who are we going to, Jonathan?
I don't know in that scenario. I don't know.
That's my. I said you got to give to get, and I think we're going to have to cough up somebody here. And I don't think it's going to be Lombard Jr. I really hope not.
I don't think they're trading Lombard.
No.
Spencer Jones is more of a likely. But Jonathan, you said the Yankees are picking at 39, right, tonight?
Yes.
Okay, I have some names to watch for you, Jonathan. Ready? JP Middleton, right-handed pitcher, Southern Miss.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been in some mock draft.
Yeah, Riley Quick, Alabama.
He's in the last.
Yeah, Brandon Compton, first baseman, outfielder, Arizona State. Alex Lodes, so shortstop, Florida State. Andrew Fisher, infielder, Tennessee, and then JD Thompson, left-handed pitcher, Vanderbilt.
I'm going to call it now. We're going to draft a pitcher.
I think we're either going outfield or pitching.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you.
And your guy is Brandon Compton from Arizona State if they go there.
Yeah.
It
Listen.
will be all depend on who's available because those 5 guys could be all taken by the time the Yankees choose.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is
welcome JT to the screen. He says if the Yankees are not willing to give up Jones, then we're gonna trade for IKF.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't either.
But the one question is, will he welcome a comeback? I just don't know.
I think he has a sour taste in his mouth after what we did to him. No offense.
I think if he plays every day, I don't think he will care.
Everybody in the stream, by the way, I see a few new faces, a few new people. Please press the like button and please subscribe. You know how important that is to us. It takes a second to do that as you go in and out of here. And that makes us bring in a lot more content and a lot of things that are happening. Look at our videos. We interviewed Jabba Chamberlain. We interviewed Clint Hurdle, just to name a few people. You could see that video. And don't forget, Wednesday night, everyone, is going to be our big trade deadline day, where we're gonna discuss trades. We're gonna let you, the fans, come on if you'd like and ask a question, and also give us your trade scenario. So it's very, very important. Your homework is to look through the Yankees farm system before you throw a name out like Spencer Jones or Ken or anybody like that. Look at what they have down there before we make a comment. You'll be able to make a comment, do whatever you like. Just watch. Just please be mindful. Everybody has an opinion. There's no cursing on here. There's no, oh my God, you're a blah blah blah. No, we don't hear that. The minute you do that, we're clicking you off. So please be mindful.
Now, Joe, can we get into last night's game for a second?
Yes, go ahead.
Can I say one thing before we get past this subject? 17 of the top 30 Yankee prospects are pitchers.
Yep.
So that also can indicate that unless they see a pitcher that they love, I think they're going either outfield or infield.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, what I wanted to get into about last night is, Aaron Judge, unbelievable. The guy's in the running for a Gold Glove, the Triple Crown. He's the fastest in history to get the 350 home runs in 1,088 games, and also yes. And then yesterday was his 38th multi-hit game of the season. Now, and also Belly's hitting streak continued. I said Goldie 0 for 4 last night, and I don't think he's the leadoff hitter. Jason Dominguez is your leadoff hitter. And as I said, Jason Dominguez is batting 295 against lefties since May 1st. So I do not understand that move that Boone did yesterday. Analytics is the devil. I always say that. But I'm a little worried about Fried and then Boone leading. I don't know why Boone put Lasagna out there for that one more batter, because he had that perfect inning. He was fine, and then he put him out there for one more batter, poof, home run. But I want to get to Efros. People in the chat have been mentioning about trading Efros. No. Efros needed just 7 pitches to get out of that inning. And then Tim Hill only needed 4 pitches to get out of the inning yesterday. That is awesome. The worry I had was yesterday is Boyd giving, that he is unbelievable. Boyd is just, for the Cubs, is unbelievable. 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 Ks, only 85 pitches. Now, with the Fried yesterday, in the 3rd inning, he was at 73 pitches, I believe. So that kind of scared me. But one thing that was interesting, a stat, is that the Martian, Judge, and Belly, it's the first time ever in Major League Baseball to have 3 players with 3 home runs, each. They have had games with hitting 3 home runs. Yeah. And what was I going to say? And then, as we talked about, Hill starts his rehab. So this is today with Somerset. So the thing is I don't know if necessarily we need to make as many trades as everyone's thinking. We have reinforcements coming back. Yarborough should be back soon. It looks like I think the Yankees are kind of looking at it going, you know what? We have people coming back. So when we're doing these trades, I thought at first we're going to have to make like 4 trades to make this happen, or get 4, I'm beginning to think that we really don't necessarily need to do that if you really look at who's coming back by the end of July. So we're going to have to get through in the next, after this week, we're going to have to get through like 2 weeks. So if this team can struggle through 2 weeks and stay above 500, maybe we don't need just food for thought. Maybe we don't need to get as many players at the trade deadline as we think.
Well, Rob Saxon says there's a reason the Yankees cleared room for Jesus Rodriguez to catch daily. Either they plan on trading him or calling him up to replace a catcher they plan on trading. Also, JT says, Belly swings reminds me so much of O'Neill's swing. I love it.
Listen, you're posting some good stats.
I do agree on that. I definitely agree on what JT is saying here.
Yeah.
Again, it's hit or miss, but he's got a typical Yankee Stadium swing, Cody, and there's no way they're going to let him. To me, they're going to let him go. So either he's going to play center field or he's going to be on first base. He's a Yankee next year. It would surprise the heck out of me if he opts out. I don't think that's happening.
Since early May, Bellinger's numbers have gone up and away. So this is not something that's only gone on for a month. This is something that's been going on for a while. Bellinger woke up in May, and then it was June, now it's July, and he's almost batting 300. If we had like 2, maybe 3 more games before the All-Star break, it wouldn't shock me if he was hitting 300 by the All-Star break. He's amazing. He's been one of the most consistent hitters for the Yankees. And he's not going to opt out. He's opting in. He wants to be a Yankee. He likes being on the Yankees. So I think they're going to give him an extension.
Now, Nathan just put out Aaron Judge was the fastest player in MLB history to reach 350 career home runs in 1,088 games. MLB's fewest games to 350. Aaron Judge, 1,280. McGuire, 1,298. Juan Gonzalez, 1,301. And Alex Rodriguez, 1,319. And the last few players were questioned because you don't know if they were on the up and up. We know, unless I be flawed, that Aaron Judge isn't on the up and up. So Aaron Judge did it correctly. We don't know about the other guys. They have all been accused. So you're right. Kudos to you, Nathan, for
Thank you,
bringing
Nathan.
that out. He has done it fair and square, and that's how you get ahead. Alex Rodriguez, a lot to be desired, and I don't want to hear him being in the Hall of Fame or even in the Yankee Hall of Fame. He does not deserve it. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care if he was really, really good in 2009, but when you cheat, you pay the price.
Yeah.
And you got to take your medicine. And if he feels that he's being dissed in the Yankee Hall of Fame there in center field, Monument Park, well, shame on him, because he wasted 2 years of the Yankees a precious time, and we had to go fishing for other players when he should have been at third base if he did things normally.
Getting back to the IKF idea here, money talks here, and I really think he has a sour taste in his mouth about the Yankees. But I think Jonathan said, I think it was Jonathan, you said, correct me if I'm wrong, that if we played him consistently, I think it would be a different story. But I'm not sure about that trade happening. I see Vargas happening, or Garcia. I mean, both Vargas and Garcia are making very little money overall. You know what I mean? Like, I think Vargas is making like $750,000 this year, and I think
that's controllable too.
Yeah, and they're both controllable, and I don't know how much, I have to look it up, but Garcia's not making all that much either. So those two are easy pieces to get. The big splash, we just need a starting pitcher right now, and a third baseman, and a little bullpen help. But I really think we have a lot of guys coming back here from injury right around late July. So the Yankees are looking at that going, maybe we don't have to do as much as we think. Maybe let this work itself out. Let's get, you know what I'm saying? I really think they have the Yankees aren't dumb. I know we have our moments of not being happy with Cashman and Boone, but they know what they're doing to an extent. It just frustrates you. I think it's more analytics than anything, but they know what they're doing. So there's something in the works. There's something happening here. So.
Well, LB says, why wouldn't he opt out? Cashman is going to secure a ton of money. No, I don't agree with that, because if he opts out, he's going to get less money. There is no way Boone is going to give him more than what he's going to opt out at. Absolutely not. As much as they want him, if he's making $28 million next year, that's what he's going to get from the Yankees. They are not going $30, $35 million for him. You can rest assured. So he knows what's good for him. He's going to get the advice if he wants to be a Yankee, that's how he's going to stay a Yankee. They're not going to. He's not going to opt out, and then Cashman's going to go with him with another $5 million on the table. Yankees don't operate that way. Two things you got to remember. Number one, that, and number two, if you take the Yankees to arbitration, within 2 months you will be traded, and that's a fact.
Well, Joe, the thing to think about is, I said I can see the Yankees that Bellinger opting in and us giving him a 3-year extension. That's what I envision personally. I think that's going to be a lower number. I don't think they're going to give him an extension longer than that. They're going to see how this plays out and go from there, So, but there's a lot of good ideas in the chat. I love this chat.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
Listen, totally. We're just stating what we've seen in the past.
What I'm
saying isn't edged in stone. I'm just going with the fact of the way the Yankees have been operating for the past 30 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Carl says, would you sign Belly for 6 years at $150 million?
Maybe
5.
I would 5.
5
6
years.
150 million. That's what is that? 27 million a year.
Something like that.
They're not going to do that. It's going to be a shorter extension, in my opinion. And he likes. Remember, I sent you that picture, Joe, of Bellinger, Judge, and Stanton from 8 years ago at the All-Star game, and the three of them were standing together joking around.
Right.
They're all teammates now. That joking around, good vibe they had is happening in our clubhouse right now. We have this connection, and Bellinger likes being a Yankee. I don't think he's all about money. He's a class act. The guy wants to play baseball and he wants to be on a competitive team, and he was going to stay with the Yankees, in my opinion. So,
well, Rob is 100% right, because Tucker is off the table, guys. They are not going to shell out another $500 million contract. Forget it. They were only doing that with Soto because he was, what he brings to the table and everything. But that's a one-time deal, unless it maybe a schemes or something. But he's not going to get $500 million.
well, Joe,
not going to do that.
Joe, this is a wallet, and I expect Hal to open it a little bit, not a lot.
I'm not saying no, but you have to remember the consequence.
No, that's why I'm saying I'm agreeing with you, Joe.
It's going to double. So if you get a guy for $20 million, that's $40 million on the payroll. So now you're close to $400 million. I can't see Steinbrenner doing that with him saying he's got a lot of board members to talk to. It's not like Steve Cohen that is a money pit. He's a $15 billion billionaire. He can do what he wants. The Yankees are on paper that at $9 billion, but they're not. They're working on the budget. Well, if you call $300 million a budget, so you can't change that. And I mean, they're gonna forget it. If they lose, and they go to like 350, 400. I know we don't care about the money. It's not our money, but the Yankees care about. They're a family. They care about what they're doing. And if you can't win with a $320 million payroll, I'm sorry, something's wrong. That is, I mean, come on. There are people that with $80 million win the whole thing. And why can't we? So who are you blaming?
Yeah. Well, Joe, I got to get going here. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, everybody in the chat. And as always, I want to thank everybody. Jonathan, thank you for being here. Nathan. Check out Nathan. Check out Jabba the Mouth. Thank you to Merck, Sean.
Oh, and by the way, everyone, before you say goodbye, just want to let you know tonight's show will be at 10 p.m. So there's going to be no pregame. Postgame is at 10 p.m. It was excellent last night. A lot of people jumped on the stream, and I'm going to keep it that way for now. Right before we'll have the last say of everything going on. So tonight, 10 p.m., and we'll preview the All-Star break, more trade options, and maybe we'll have more information with the crack staff that we have. So I just wanted to let you know, 10 p.m. tonight will be the final show before the All-Star break, and of course, we'll have our morning shows starting tomorrow morning at 8:30 with coffee, bagels, pancakes, French toast, whatever you want, and I come with my Lavazza coffee, and we toast every fan out there. So thank you, CT, and we will see you tonight at 10.
Okay, but let me just finish. So I want to finish that, Joe. I want to thank Nathan. Nathan does so many things behind the scenes, not only for our channel, but he did so many widespread things here. And if you guys check out Jabba the Mouth, it was funny. They were discussing his blue blazer the other night. It was good. It was so funny. I definitely check out the show. But make sure you click subscribe, and share. And I'll post the Discord channel one more time. Please join. But I want to thank Merck, Sean Browning, Stephen B., and Chris the Flash, among other people, for helping us out, because I hope all you remember that a lot of people are helping behind the scenes to make this happen. This is not just Joe and I. This is everybody working together. So thank you, Joe, as always. Jonathan, thank you. And Nathan, thank you. Thank you. You guys have a wonderful day. It's Sunday, so relax, get ready for the game. let's really hope that the lineup looks like what we want it to look like today. What was a winning lineup. So take care, guys.
In regards to your
Thank you.
family, have a good
Yes.
day.
Yep.
Take care.
Joe,
Three.
Joe, you should bring your family on here.
I should bring what?
Your family on the live show and say hi.
Oh, JT, come here.
Is that your nephew?
Here we go. Here he is. This is Mr. Total Turnbuckle Talk.
Oh, that's him.
Hello.
Oh, this is you. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, we love your channel. You guys
Thank
are doing.
you.
You
Thank
guys.
you.
We're doing
He's very shy.
he's not camera shy.
I know. You see the videos that he gives us, right?
Yeah. That's awesome.
There he is. Okay.
Actually, by the way, my did you tell him that my team and I are working on something special for that show?
Thank you. Yes, we are. We're ready and willing, and we can't wait.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Say a preview about SmackDown. What you're going to talk about today.
Well, I just recorded a video and it's processing right now, so I'm up here on a Saturday night's main event review and recap. So that's going to be releasing shortly.
Awesome. We're looking forward to it. Keep up that great work you're doing. It's unbelievable. It really is. Hey, listen, if it impresses Nitin, then you know it's good. You know it's good because he's the man. And if he's going to get us surprises, you're doing a good job.
Thank you, Nitin. Thank you.
No problem. Is JT your nephew or?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, Merck says, Joe, that's your nephew?
Yeah.
Wow, he's got a lot of talent.
Thank you, Merck.
Well, look at the uncle he's got. I mean, come on, man. He's got the best. He's got the best.
Woo! Let's go.
While I have the family here.
Yeah,
Lauren,
bring everybody come here.
Say hi, hello. And the dog. Come on down.
Come on.
Let's go.
Hey.
Let's bring the family in.
Yes. Hello. Oh, there's the dog. Hey.
We call him Creamsicle.
Oh, Creamsicle. That's awesome.
Come on there. Here's a band member right here, Justin. Say hello, Justin.
What's up?
We just played last night.
How's it
Good.
He's what do you play a lot?
Keyboard. I'm a keyboard.
He's a keyboard, and they do a lot of Chicago and
all cover stuff.
all cover stuff.
Oh, nice.
I have a talented family, but what happened to me? I'm trying to figure that out. I think mine is the yakety yakety yak.
You need somebody to talk Italian. I'm your girl.
Yeah, if we need an Italian interpreter, if we have one of the Italian superstars, Lauren's our girl.
Oh, nice. All right, thank you.
Like one step away from the circus. Actually.
You guys,
Everybody's asking, is Joe the Brooklyn Brawler? I don't know about that, but not for nothing. But we have a lot. Either I'm going to get creamed later on or whatever. But I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. There's the other superstar. He's a drummer. He's a drummer right here.
That's awesome.
What's your name?
James.
Jace. You hear that? He's going to be playing with the new Beatles.
Oh, no.
Maybe in a couple of years.
The new.
You want to talk about a talent with drums? This is the little man.
Oh, wow.
I mean, TJ, forget it. He's got like everything, but this is the man over here too.
Nice.
So look for this guy. He's going to be great.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you, man.
Oh, what an amazing family.
Thank you so much. I love being here.
You guys, are you there for a couple more? Are you there for next week too, or?
No. But one thing I can tell you guys, in growing up, I missed out on a lot because I worked overnight.
Yeah.
For over 25, 30 years. And I missed everything. But right now, since I've been totally retired, I am able to come to everything, the birthdays, whatever. And it's just a different world. And that's why I said, you got it. Sports is one thing, but your family is the most important thing, aside from your health. And you've got to be there for them. They got to know that you're alive. And once that happens, your life is full. You don't need to be a millionaire. You don't need, You need the people who care about you and that you care for. And that's important, guys. And remember, we had a stream about that, and you guys loved that stream, and you guys were talking about all your family, your friends, and everybody. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk about them because it's real important in your life. But now, are the Yankees going to win today, guys? Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
I need to see the lineup.
Well, let's see. We got Nitin leading off. You got Joe batting second. You got Jonathan batting third. I forgot. We're not. Ultra Cowboy says, amen. Thank you.
I hope Jason Dominguez leads off.
The what?
I hope Jason Dominguez leads off.
Oh, so do I. No question about it.
I got to hop off, guys. I got to hop off. We're doing another football camp later today, so I have to get ready for that.
Okay. I hope you'll join us at 10 p.m. I will send you the link.
All right. Yep. All right.
All right. Have a great day, and thank you for everything you do.
No problem. And shout out to everyone, and enjoy the movie today.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah. We'll give a little review tonight.
All right.
What movie are you going to?
Bye now. Jonathan.
Hi.
And then there was one. Okay, so you
Going
want
to a movie today?
you want Dominguez batting first, right?
I want Dominguez batting first. Yes, I want the same exact lineup we had on Friday.
Ultra Cowboy says, I have 3 bathrooms and an outhouse for my mother-in-law. Oh my God. Please. Ultra, you're something else. I'm glad you're with us. I really appreciate it. Merck, how are you feeling? How's your back? And did you get the tart cherry juice? Don't forget that. You need to get that. It's very important. Get the tart cherry juice. I'm telling you, you will be better. The movie we're going to go see is Superman.
I saw that. Very good.
It's very good, right?
Yes.
Cool.
There is one small scene at the end, but it's nothing special.
Okay. Well, we don't want to talk about it because I don't want to ruin it. I haven't been to the movies. I think since the Yankees started. No, I'm just kidding. But no. As far as the game today, I want Dominguez in there. I think we're going to see everybody today. Everybody, because it's the last game. We're going to have 4 days off. So there's no reason not to have the whole caboodle there today. You need a pinch hitter, do the pinch hitting. Do some bunting, Sean Browning goes Dominguez, Judge, Bellinger, Stanton, Chas, Goldie, Wells, Volpe, and Vivas or Peraza. That is the lineup. That is the lineup that's going to bring us to the promised land of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Now, the last one, what?
I like that lineup.
I love it. Sean Browning, that's a terrific job. Let me put this on the screen. That is your lineup. Remember, Dominguez, Judge, and Bellinger, and Stanton. That's pretty darn good. You have Jazz, Goldie, and Wells near the end, and then Volpe and Vivas or whoever they trade for. Hey, listen. Again, you got to give it a try. You got to go with the flow, and I think they'll be okay. It wouldn't surprise me to see a transaction. Maybe not today, but maybe Wednesday. Probably Wednesday to give the person a chance to get to his new team. If there's going to be trades in baseball, this is when it's going to happen, so they can settle into their new team while they're baseball.
Usually trades don't pick up until the last week before the deadline. So wait another 10, 12 days, and then we will hear a lot more trades.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I really hope so. And tonight, like you say, you have a plate full because you're going to be watching the draft.
I'll be watching the draft.
Let us know. And hopefully by the time the Yankees pick, we're actually still on the air. So we're going on.
As I said, I expect, because of where they're picking and the losing 10 spots, I expect them to pick around 10 p.m.
Good. Well, then that's perfect. Right after that?
I believe the game starts, the draft starts at 8. There's talk there's always the commissioner always talks 10 minutes before the first pick because that's the way it is. And there's 4 minutes. At least last year there was 4 minutes between picks.
Hey, Bob. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, there's no hat because I'm not home. I'm away for a couple of days, and the hat will be back either tonight or tomorrow morning. Man, oh man, everybody watches everything. I can't get away with anything. They know. It's incredible. But
There's
thanks,
no
Bob, for coming
no
back.
hat.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I really appreciate it. So give me your final thoughts. What do you call Jonathan, please?
Well, the Yankees are going into the they for today. They had one more game before the All-Star games. I didn't even know who was pitching that game, but
Today,
I'm-
isn't it Warren?
Warren. It's probably Warren.
Yeah,
I'm
it's Warren.
hoping for a good game, solid outing by Warren, and no injuries, of course. Yes, it's Warren versus Imanaga. So Imanaga will be a difficult pitcher. I'm not. I don't think he's a cakewalk, and honestly, I think the Yankees should have got him when they lost out on Yamamoto. That's just me.
Yeah, no. Listen, he wouldn't have hurt. He definitely wouldn't have hurt the situation. That's for sure.
But I'm hoping the Yankees can get to him, and it's gonna be a close game if Will Warren pitches well. If Will Warren is sort of a hit and miss pitcher. One game he can give up, blow up in the first inning, and the next game he can go 6 innings and give up 2 runs. So I'm hoping Will Warren can finish the first half in a solid game and get the win.
Okay, so your end result is the Yankees win.
I'm guessing the Yankees are going to win this game 5-3.
Okay, good
That's
guess.
my prediction.
And who's your star? Who's your hitter?
Hitter. I'm going to say Judge. Judge is going to get another a multi-hit game.
See, the only thing with that is this is a type of pitcher that I think will give Judge some fits because he does occasionally throw all that junk.
Then how about this? If Goldschmidt is in the lineup, I'll pick Goldschmidt instead.
Okay, he might even be leading off again, which I think is a mistake. But the Yankees, they go against the grain.
Call Baron Boone and give him a handful.
Yeah, the lineup is going to be probably coming out. By the way, everyone, as soon as it comes out, we will put the short on immediately. No worries. Yeah. Anything that happens, if there's any roster moves, any trades, you will get to know. And come back to us. Watch the game, have fun, be with the family, and have your barbecues, whatever you're doing. Go to the movies, like I am actually. And then from there, tonight at 10 p.m., we'll be live with NY Yankee Mania for the recap before the All-Star break.
What time is your movie?
I believe it's going to be, I don't know, I guess around 5 o'clock.
Okay. So that means you won't get out until around 7:30.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour. I think it's a 2-hour.
It's 2 hours, but the movie theater these days have always extended the previews.
Yeah, it depends where you are, but no, that's great. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's just go to movies with your family. There's nothing like it. I haven't done it in a while. I'm looking forward to it. So, well, with that in mind, everyone, I want everybody please have a great Sunday with the family. Have the Sunday dinner, a nice one. Whatever you're doing, you go whatever, the beach, the boardwalks. Just have fun and be safe. And like I always say, God bless you all, each and every one of you. We love you. And also, God bless America. And God bless the Yankees, of course, and everyone there. Take care. Have a great day, everyone. We will see you at 10 p.m. Have a great day. Thanks, Jonathan, for all your good work.
You're welcome.